Okay? Yeah, we're live. Cool. I am late. Very late. I wanted to do this yesterday, but I was so tired, I just decided to go to sleep. I'm now awake, and I now need to do Russia. I think it's Russia. I don't have to do both, do I? Yeah, it's just Russia. Okay. Russia's easy to do anyway, so not too bad. I'm actually awake in the morning, though. It's mad. Okay. Wow, they're all over there. I don't expect people to watch the stream this early. I did change the Twitch title, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Good. It's not for me, is it? They need to get rid of that FRS from this game mode. They need to ban it. It's too good for this. It is literally just too good. It's better than every other Phantom with the dark rating. That's what it is. Why is... It's better. I didn't want IRST on, so... Like, it throws me off every single time I put IRST on. Like, I don't want it on, and then it turns on. Like, what the fuck's going on?
Attention to the designated grid square. Attention to the designated grid zone. We have destroyed the enemy's base. Now, victory will come easily.
That was a good flank.
Attention to the map.
That's a good question. That's a very good question. Germany's pretty good to start with, but it does get worse. America's also not America. Actually, Sweden's not too bad to start, but it gets really bad again. You know, like with Germany. America is not too bad. Russia's pretty good though. Oh fuck, am I gonna die? No, but my packet loss has gone through the roof for a split second. Best planes in general for top tier? Britain, actually. If you're gonna go top tier, then Britain. Honestly.
Attention to the map.
Oh, come on. It's not, better not be moving. It's, okay. Russia's pretty good. Russia is a very good nation to go with. I don't think you'd regress it. I'm gonna search up that. Yeah, that SP8 Panzer. Is it optically guided or is it infrared? Yeah, no, shouldn't be able to fire it at all. Is it stabilized? No? Yeah, okay. Bullshit. Yeah, I did see they nerfed it. Yeah, they nerfed it in that regard, but they started to rearm. They're still accurate to the point where it's unrealistic. In the 4J. think that airbase is destroyed. Oh no. I bet it's moving. I want the event vehicles. I'm not doing it for fun. If I wanted to do fun, I'd go for ground realistic. I mean, the only time I'll ever do air realistic is if I need to grind a plane quickly. A little bit. It's way too strong. They can fire on the move when in real life they cannot do that because because it's too unstable. And I wouldn't even mind if you could flare them or chaff them, because then you can actually escape them, but you can't. Yeah, it's the exact same.
Just keep it up, and victory will be ours.
So the video quality might be a bit weird due to compression. That's fun. Try to go for that A7. I think it's a bit unaware. Okay, fun. Press the wrong buttons. Press R and Z by accident.
Keep it up, and victory will be ours.
The only thing is, the F4S's are a bit overpowered in my opinion. I'm live on Twitch, yeah, good. For this game mode, specifically for this game mode. Because the meta for this is just to play it as air realistic, because That's what it is. Just play it like any other game mode. Just where you fight planes. Which is why I think it's so boring. Fun.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
I'm wondering if I should get into the SG-25 and just go for ground pounding instead of going against planes. Or, you know, just getting a nuke, just get a nuke and bomb ground targets. There's plenty of them. Okay, what the fuck did I just crash into? I'm 100% certain I didn't even touch anything then. It's not letting me rewind the bloody stream. Cool, I can now. Yeah, I didn't even crash into anything then. It just made me crash. Fun. I love it.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Also, that's one annoying thing. Somehow, whenever one of those Phantom S's, I think it's one of the F4S's, shoots a radar missile at me, I don't get a single warning in my RWR.
Attention to the designated grid square. Attention to the map.
I know that A10's over there.
Cover me. I agree.
Never mind, it's stop. Interesting tactics. Oh, hello. Of course, the FRS. Of course it was. Like I said, the FRS is overpowered for this VR. Because it can use radar missiles at this altitude when no other plane at this VR can use radar missiles at this altitude. Not effectively, at least. I know for certain that the normal F4E, I know that can't. You try and get a look at this altitude, unless you're looking directly up like this. You can't get a lock. Did I drop mine though? I wonder if that'll work as chaff. Like you drop the drop tank. What's the actual? I'm leaving this server. I don't care. That server's cursed. I keep on crashing into things that don't exist. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna go back over to. I'm gonna go to EU servers only. Right then. It needs to be removed. I don't care. It's too good for this BR range, but too shit for the BR range above. Thank you for following, Yako. Morning, Robert. Morning. How are you doing on this? Is it sunny? On this sunny morning. I don't care. They need to get rid of that FORS. Because fuck do you mean? I can't use radar missiles. Normal Phantoms can't use radar missiles because of the altitude we have to be at. But for some reason the FOS can. What's here? It's the nuclear thunder event, so it's a mix of tears. I'm getting This BR sucks. I love BR. This game mode sucks. And Notch. It's not necessarily because of that. It's not because of the ground units, it's because of the imbalance. I don't agree with America getting only the F4E as the only viable air-to-air plane. But I don't agree with the F4S being so overpowered for this BR.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
You know, the MiG-23 is great. You know, the MiG-23 is good. Don't get me wrong, it is good. But it's more for America. And F4Ss are just a bit broken for this BR. But America only gets F4Es, which aren't very good compared to MiG-23s. Unless you have another plane which you can bring to that battle rating, which I don't. No, I'm multipathing. I'm not flying in a straight line either, and it still hits me. And I use chaff to try and get rid of the missile as well. It still gets me. Just choose any country. You'll learn eventually. Yeah, I just forgot to. That's all. I'm not a noob at the game. It's just aerialistic isn't my forte. I'm just not going to bother with that. Yeah, I think that's why. It's also the fact that the ground SPAA, like the OSA and rocket flak panzer, or the missile flak panzer, are a bit broken. What country for jets? Britain's pretty good for jets. Britain's very good for jets. You just get them later on. Fun. I don't think my guy knows that I can just out-turn him. Dude. Arsehole, man. I was fighting for fucking ages. That's also something I hate. The fact that all your teammates just want to steal your kills. Everyone in this battle royale, or everyone in this game, they're just greedy bastards. That would be fun.
The enemy is attacking our base. We must reinforce its defenses. Our base is destroyed, but we can still win the day.
It would be fun. Why is that on?
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Oh, is that for my chaff? Huh. I was wondering what that was for. not chaff, flares. Could be chaff. Yeah, it could be both. Oh, thank you for following, Echo. I didn't realise. I just really don't. I really don't like this game mode. It sucks. It sucks as an event vehicle, mainly. As an April Fool's even. Well, not unless you have an F4S. I don't use radar because I know the radar sucks. But if I was in an F4S, yeah, I'd use a radar because for some reason that radar is very fucking good. Yeah, and look at that. That guy managed to shoot me with a missile at pretty much ground level. If I was using it, if I was in an F4E, I wouldn't be able to do that.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Also, the game mode is just it's not inventive. It's not imaginative. Like, if I wanted to do this, I'd go and play air realistic. But I don't want to play air realistic. In fact, I might just go and bloody get one of the nukes and drop nukes and fucking things. Much more relaxing than this. So when I die in this, I'm just gonna go over to. Well, no, I'm just gonna drop nukes. The only time I have ever, I mainly die from F4Ss. Everything else I can counter fairly easily. Right, let's just go and drop nukes then, because yeah. This doesn't get missiles, does it? No, it does. What ones does it get? Oh, 60Ms. There's no point of using the radar. It's very boring doing this, but at least I don't have to face people.
We've destroyed the enemy's base. Now victory will surely be easy.
That went up in likes. No.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Oh. It's hard to get like F-16 Wolf and how much I need to spend if I don't want to spend money. Could you rephrase that?
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack. Attention to the map. Destroy the target. Attention to the designated grid zone.
Oh, how much time? Won't take long at all. I mean, depends how much you're talking about. If you're talking about 80s, yeah, it won't take you super long.
Awesome.
Like, it would take you about 60 hours, I'd say. If you're good enough. Hey there. What should I call you, Felix? I'm dead.
Attention to the map. Affirmative. Yes.
Can you tell me which nation is the best to rank from? It's a rank for the jet from the start to finish. Can you rephrase that?
Destroyed, but we can still win the day. If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win. We have destroyed the enemy's base. Now victory will come easily.
The best nation for the best nation for jets. I would choose Britain, honestly. Britain or Russia. Either one. Thank you for following, Swiggy. I appreciate it. Let's get rid of that.
We've destroyed the enemy's base. Now victory will surely be easy.
It's cheap to. It's cheap to faster progress. Oh, I need a lot of money.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
What? Are you saying is it cheap to progress fast? I mean, it took me 60 days to get from 3.0. It took me about 30 days, playing 3 hours each day, to get from 3.0 up to 9.3. Oh no, I did spend money in the game. You don't need to spend money in the game. Honestly, depends how good you are at the game. And the more you play, the better you'll get. Neither. I'm not using radar at all. Don't bother using it.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Are they? I mean, it depends what ones you're talking to, I suppose. There's always going to be toxic people in every well, fandom, I guess. I wouldn't personally say it's very toxic, from my experience. Like I said, this game mode is full of not toxic, greedy. This game mode is full of greedy people. If someone on a game can offend you, come on. I'd say in this game mode specifically, players are very greedy.
Attention to the map.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Включено воздушное торможение. 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 Опасное сближение.
Thank you for following, Chad.
Опасное сближение. Опасное сближение. Включено воздушное торможение. Включено воздушное торможение.
What is my guy doing?
Торможение. Включено воздушное
Take a drift? A bit. Slows me down quicker. Don't think I can hear the music I'm listening to. Don't think you can. Though I am wondering what mic you're hearing right now. Vertical. I think they're just audio mixer. I think it uses that one. Which has been updated recently as. It's just that one, isn't it? It's just that one, isn't it? Must be a head update. Yeah, it is. Why is he going all the way over there?
We're winning.
I sound like a missile. Sure. I'm up for learning about some American tanks. I'm always up for some tank trivia. Jesus, that's a sight. Yes. That's what it was used for. It was used alongside the Cromwell.
We're ahead of the enemy.
Yeah. The Sherman tank served alongside the Cromwell as an infantry tank for replacement, as a replacement for the Matilda. It's actually what's the T14 was made for. The T14 heavy tank was meant for an infantry tank. That's alright. Yeah, the T14 heavy tank was a joint effort between the United States and the United Kingdom to make a universal infantry tank.
Provide air cover for our base.
Рубеж возврата. Рубеж возврата. Включено воздушное торможение. Рубеж возврата. Включено воздушное торможение. Рубеж возврата.
That's not good.
Рубеж возврата. Рубеж возврата.
Take him down.
Возврата. Рубеж возврата.
Air 060. Height 400 meters.
Рубеж возврата. Рубеж возврата. Рубеж возврата. Рубеж возврата. Путь разрешен. Рубеж возврата. Предельная перегрузка. Предельная перегрузка. Скорость предельная. Скорость предельная. Проверь запас топлива. Проверь запас топлива. Скорость предельная. Предельная перегрузка. Предельная перегрузка. Высота. Откат гидросистемы. Скорость предельная.
It's fine as long as it wasn't on our airbase. That was close.
And victory will be ours.
That was very fucking close.
Attack the A point.
Actually, how loud is my microphone? At the moment, whenever I'm speaking, it isn't quite loud enough, is it? No. Okay, what about now? Okay, yeah, that's better. Should do the trick. No, I don't know if I'll destroy them.
Awesome!
Should win this.
The enemy is attacking our base. We must reinforce its defenses. Our base is destroyed, but we can still win the day.
Рубеж возврата.
We are losers.
Возврата. Рубеж возврата.
Enemy aviators are attacking our base. We must stop them. Our base is destroyed, but we can still
Oh,
win the
we
day.
lost.
This time the enemy has proven strong.
Excuse me. You can't. You... I was singing lyrics that. Hmm. What's next song? Okay. F4S. It's a very broken plane. Hey there, Kaz. Hydrate? I haven't got a drink at the moment. I'll go get a drink in a moment. I want a cup of coffee anyway. I was listening to some music, so I wasn't really paying attention. You can't hear it because, you know, copyright. But it makes playing this game, or this game mode, a bit more bearable. You're up early, Kaz. Actually, I say you're up early, you're like 3 hours ahead. So, it's about lunch for you. No. Okay. I'm wondering what the hell he's doing. What was it that even shot a missile at me then? Is it moving? I bet it's moving. That's why I hate this game mode. Not real gameplay, you did destroy a monitor. I'm not a child, so. Well, no, I did that as a child. Well, you know. That was a different game. I don't get angry at Wolfenstein, I just get annoyed by the bullshit that Gaijin does. Yeah, I think it probably was when I was younger. Hey Hey there, Faceless. Dude. That's a big hole in his cockpit. Oh, yeah, this game mode does suck. Thank you for following, USA. The hell is this song? Good morning, Vietnam. Yeah, definitely in that. We'll do that one. Nice job, issue 25. Let me guess. I never rest up at that time. I never rest. No, I was never ready with her. I'm not now. I wish this game mode was just a bit more enjoyable. Dude. Well, I can go make a cup of coffee now. No, not one of that airfield. One of this airfield. Alright. Yeah, I'll go back. No fuck. Oh yeah, I'll go back.
Our victory is near.
I am a lot higher up than I wanted to be. Bit hot. Cool. I wasn't destroyed either. I think I'm with this lot here. No, we'll go for this lot. Okay, we missed. We fucking. Oh no. I get some ground off our own ground units though. If I'm being honest, I'm surprised we didn't die. Six. Okay. Could have been worse. I think we're gonna get back in it anyway. Yeah. Okay. How do you play it? For me, I like to get enough points, then get into nuke, and then I just do nuke. I just do nuke runs from high altitude. Like you see how I've got this marked here? That's when I'm gonna drop my nuke, or at least I plan to.
We've destroyed the enemy's base. Now victory will surely be easy.
Attention to the map.
Late for the event. I'm late for Russia. I wanted to do Russia yesterday, but now I'm going to do Russia and then America later.
Destroy enemy base.
Which isn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to do Russia yesterday, but I was really tired and I was asleep from like yesterday afternoon to this morning. This coffee isn't as good. I can play every single day. I was just really tired yesterday, so I'm not doing it today. As well as doing America later. Why does that feel so low?
Keep it up and victory will be ours.
I didn't change my fuel. Well, this is shit. Why is my fuel all the way down to... It's fucking... I hate this fucking game. This event even. I don't hate the game. What am I gonna do with them? Playing some? No. Well, that ruined that plan. It's just to have them. I think they'll be fun to use.
Attention to the designated grid square. Attention to the map. Attack hostile base.
Why was my fuel so low? I'm checking my VOD, like right now. I'm pretty sure I never changed it. You know I didn't. The fucking game changed my fuel. Right, I'm not doing bomb ranks.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close. We have destroyed the enemy's base. Now victory will come easily. Excellent.
Okay, how? It's moving! How can they keep track of me?
Just keep it up, and victory will be ours.
It isn't stabilized, is it? No.
Attention to the map.
I do the opposite. I just go super high up. Like this, and then drop it from space. Ooh, that'd be good. If they stay there, that'd be a good bombing target. You know, I'll just do it from super high up rather than low. You're less likely to encounter other people that way as well. I ran with Israel, war one's target, neither. You know what I don't get at the moment? How a bunch of Americans are saying, oh, what's the point of NATO? They aren't helping us. Like, of course I'm not going to help you. And like the Americans saying, what's the point of NATO and all that? Of course I'm not going to help America when they're attacking another nation. They're not being attacked. They are attacking. NATO is a defense alliance, not an attack alliance.
Attack! Enemy base!
America have good fighters. That's why they have plenty of their own fighters. They don't need to buy fighters. Like, you don't need to buy fighters. That's why. Hell, with your budget, you could be doing a hell of a lot more with it. Yeah. But it comes down to... I didn't know I could. It comes down to, do you need to? You're not going against Britain. Or against European people.
Keep it up, and victory will be ours.
Meanwhile, we bought a F-35 ACs, and they gotta get... Yeah, no, Britain... The thing is, though, Britain does need F-35s. The F-35 is a very good stealth fighter. Think of this. The F-22 isn't meant for stealth. It has stealth capabilities, but isn't necessarily designed for stealth missions. The F-35 is designed for stealth missions. Doesn't it? Oh, the F-35 doesn't. Oh no, you're right. Is it the F-22 then that I'm thinking of? I do get them confused. They're very similar planes.
Запас топлива. Рубеж возврата.
The F-35 and F-22 are very similar planes.
Проверь запас топлива.
Huh.
Рубеж возврата.
I don't know about the British one. Britain uses the F-35B, though, not the F-35AC.
Проверь запас топлива. Рубеж возврата. Рубеж возврата. Рубеж возврата. Рубеж возврата. Рубеж возврата. Рубеж возврата. Рубеж возврата.
I'm pretty sure they do have stealth capabilities though. I remember hearing that somewhere.
Проверь запас топлива. Рубеж возврата. Рубеж возврата.
Not according to the US government.
Рубеж
Let's keep
возврата.
the pressure on. Victory is
A, B, and C got stealth. Ah, there we go. Yeah, yeah. Okay. That's where I'm getting mixed up. I don't know why they wouldn't want the stealth package though. If it doesn't impede flight performance, then yeah, go for the stealth package.
Рубеж возврата. Включено воздушное торможение. Рубеж возврата. Воздушное торможение. Рубеж возврата. Включено воздушное торможение. Рубеж возврата.
This is very efficient landing gear. There we go.
Воздушное торможение. Рубеж возврата. Воздушное торможение. Рубеж возврата. Включено воздушное торможение.
I'm gonna have to have a look at the design of the F-32 and F-35 to judge whether or not it's better. The arrow. No, the CF-105. Huh. I don't know why they'd bother redesigning that. It's a very old design. Very old. Thank you for following, Icky. Was this Mark III capable? Okay, I suppose, but I don't think that means it's necessarily worth a redesign. Might as well just make a new design that.
attacking our base. Reinforce our defenses. Our base is destroyed. But we can still win the day.
That's a problem. They might as well just make a new design. Because what's because Britain is making the Tempest. I say Britain, we're making the Tempest, which is planned for 2035.
Diplomacy. Well done.
Which looks fairly unique. But weird, it looks a bit too wide. I don't know if that's supposed to be capable of Mark III. From the looks of it is.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
Thank you for following, MFCS. I look at the other arrow redesign. The rework looks like a mix between the SU-57 and F-22. If you can find a link for that redesign, I'll be more than happy to look at it. Oh, there we go. It's massive. That's not the redesign though. Can we have a look at the Tempest? BAE Systems Tempest. There's nothing on the details about the top speed of it. But it's gonna replace the Typhoon. Don't like this game mode. I don't like air realistic, to be honest. Yeah, the GBR. Wonder where Kaz went. Me. The roll rate on that is atrocious. I don't get that, to be honest. I don't get why the roll rate on it is atrocious. What am I doing? Trying to find targets? I was trying to roll over so I didn't go into the ground? Alright, lowest, like, this is the roll rate, my guy. Well, the roll rate's not too bad when you're up to speed, but when you're low speed, it's atrocious. It's alright. That shouldn't have been able to guide that. Anyway. Let's stop doing that because it's AIDS. How to not get bored of War Thunder? I don't know. Just don't get bored. Seems to work for me. But this game mode is very boring. I will say that. face isn't lit up enough. It's better. Good song. Forgot how good this song was. I don't think I've ever purposely listened to it before. What's up, Kuilios? Hey, this NASA. The event. That's all that's up. Early stream today? Yeah, I woke up early. That's why I didn't stream yesterday. Because I was asleep. You woke up 10 minutes ago. It's a bit late. Unless you're in America, in that case that's fairly early. Or the Americas. Which includes North America and South America. You can say that's very early in the Americas. In that case, that makes sense. Super effective landing gear. Just as effective as the closed door button on elevators. No, that's just not useful. What is the actual point of a closed door button on an elevator when they close automatically? Illusion of choice. You can't know that it's the illusion of control. You can't control whether or not you it's for those people who want to be in control of everything they do. Yeah, an open button. An open button I can understand. You know, I think a crank would be more useful. You know, if it's an electrical fault within the elevator, then the open door button is not going to do. It's going to do jack shit. It won't do anything. So a crank, which you can use to then open the doors, would be useful because it's a manual. It's a manual way of doing it. What? A wheelchair sign on a bin. Yeah, that does seem a bit odd. Oh yeah, that... Can you? Can you post a picture on the I didn't even know you could do that. Why does this thing roll so well at this altitude? I really don't get Twitter. The Americans on Twitter who are like that are annoyed that people from NATO countries aren't helping America go after Iran when America is the aggressor. The USA, I mean. No. They're not helping at all, you're right. But they don't get what NATO means. They don't, that's the funny bit. It's like they don't understand the entire point of NATO. Like even one of them said, hang on. Yeah, grok context. Fucking idiots, man. They're all idiots. Hang on, what was it that a guy said? They say somebody said that NATO is useless, and then they said, "I don't even know what NATO does." It's like you don't even know what NATO does, so how can you say it's useless? A lot of people seem to know what NATO does. You don't though. There are tons of people who are uneducated about something, who then decide to speak their mind on a topic. Even influencers do it.
Enemy aviators are attacking our base. We must stop them. Enemy aviators are attacking our base.
And I mean famous influencers do it as well.
But we can still win the day.
So for example, Trump. Trump is an influencer. Because he's the president of America. A lot of people in America go off of the voice of the loudest person in the room. That's what America is. It's whoever has the loudest voice is right. And they think that works for the rest of the world when it doesn't. You know, an American from a light year away in Europe because they speak at... Yeah, that as well. I mean, I'm all for speaking loudly. Like, speak to whatever volume you want. But don't be rude when somebody asks you to quieten down. Yeah. Like, tourists are going to be tourists end of the day. They'll if they're planning on living in a country, they'll eventually realize, oh wait, this is the norm. I should act like this.
Is winning. We've got to counterattack.
But don't just go to a country as a tourist. And when somebody says, can you not do that? Then you should no. Because you're in their country, you are a visitor. Yeah, even Canadians are also loud. It's not just Americans. Canadians are very loud. I had a Canadian teacher one time. Amazing teacher. But she was very loud. But I do find that a lot of Americans are just rude. as well.
Attention to the map.
I remember seeing something. I remember seeing something where somebody tried to say that America had a lot of history. And one of their arguments was dinosaurs. That's not history. That's archaeology.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Comparatively, compared to Europe. I mean, compared. I mean, yeah, I meant in comparison to the rest of the world, like Japan, Italy, Russia. Even Russia has like a fair amount of history. Russia, Germany, a lot of, yeah. Yes, but that's how things work. Like, you can't say that. You can say that you have a lot of something, but if you're the only person, if you're the only nation that has, or if you're the only person that has a lot of something, of course you can have a lot. If you say, for example, this person has $1 million and this person has 10,000, the person with 10,000 still has a lot, but you would then say that compared to the person who has $1 million, the person with 10,000 does not have a lot of history. Here, you can go. You can either go super high up E, or you can go super low. You can't go in between, otherwise you'll just get shot down by radar missiles.
Our base is under attack. We must repel the attackers. Our base is destroyed. But we can still win the day.
Oh, okay, not far away. I thought I was too far away. Then go high up instead. Do what I'm doing. I spawn at the furthest. I spawn at the base that's farthest away, and then I go super high up and drop nukes from high altitude. That way the radar can't see me.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. One, they both have a lot. Well, compared to the person who has who has a lot, the other person does not have a lot. And when the norm is literally centuries of history,
Воздушное торможение.
and you only have decades.
Рубеж
No, millennia of history, actually. Millennia of history, and the one person only has centuries. It's not a lot. Hey there, farm. It's a good song. Thank you for following, farm. I think it's a Ford. Yeah, it's a Ford Escort.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Yeah, they're nice cars. Well, about the start of my country is around the year 1000 because the the start of the UK is like as a nation. Well, the start of Britain as a nation is around about literally year 0 or year 1. Datsun 510. Yeah, it's good. I like Datsun 510. It's the yeah 510. Yeah. Oh, Skyline. How fast can go one jet? You know how fast can this go? Um, when did the because it was under Germanic rule. Ger- no, God's sake. It was under Germanic rule, like early years. Thank you for the heart me, Aviation Geek. Yeah, this one can go Mark 2 at this altitude. It wasn't exactly 0, but it was 410. Yes, it's a sword. Yeah, the start of Britain really starts around 410 AD. Oh no, it starts about 43 with the Romans. No. There's a Britain has a ton of history, mainly of being invaded, to be honest. Anglo-Saxons was 1066.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
And I wasn't really on about the British Empire, I was on about the history of Britain as a whole. I don't think Scotland and... Did Scottish and England... I mean, we had tons of wars. Thank you, Guang. Or was it Chong? Near the Luca. They're the ton. A ton. Is it ton or ton? Okay.
If we don't do something fast,
I don't know if we did.
we will win.
There's just been tons of wars between England and Scotland. Britain. Oh no, I only have Britain, top tier. Just when you get a nuke, just go super high up and just bomb things. That's the easiest way to do it. Yeah, the Anglo-Scottish Wars. Result inconclusive. Some guy called you wontons. It's funny.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Thank you for following, Driven. That was a good nickname. Oh no, high and fast does work. If you go to 10,000 meters. If you go to 10,000 meters, it definitely works.
The enemy is winning. We must
Hey there, Cos. Alright, fair enough. I'll see you around farm. Oh, see ya. Yeah, high and fast does. It definitely works. I did not want to. Stop. What time is it in my country? 10 a.m. Seems to be working fine for me. May 23. Just use the May 23 for everything. Air combat, yeah. For air combat, you want to go low. I wouldn't do air combat very high up. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, those would work if you have them. But if you don't have any jets for this BR for in this BR for Russia, just use the MiG-23. 4 or 5 years, so you're the same time as. So you're the same time zone as a ton.
The enemy will win.
So right up. My 60s work fairly well. They can pull a lot of G's. The turn rate of the MiG-20. The turn rate of the MiG-23s is very good at low speed. Show us a new command. I've already dropped one. Unless a B-52 drops a nuke right in front of me. That could happen. Just keep an afterburner. I find that works. Thank you for following, Andre. Andre, it's Andre, not Andre. And thank you for following, Stu. Name game, please. War Thunder. I do air to air until I get enough for a nuke, which is 250 spawn points, and then I'll just do ground pounding. I just can't be asked with the bullshit that is the SPAA at this. Well, I can't deal with the bullshit that's the SPAA and also having to fight other planes. Yeah, I mean, if you've got F-15s and all that, yeah, fighting works completely fine.
Enemy's base. Now victory.
Found the nuke.
Our base is destroyed, but we can still win the day.
Oh, what's gonna happen here? Who's gonna lose first? Well, no. Both of our air bases are destroyed. Theirs got destroyed first, though. I called it. I did say, what if unless a B-52 drops a nuke right on me.
Is attacking our base. We must
They also destroyed all of our bases.
Our base is destroyed, but we can still win the day.
Well, wish granted. Yeah, I tend to foresee some stuff. What am I gonna get? Silverline booster. Nice. Right, so we should get that B-52 by... So it's America today, Russia tomorrow, Thursday and Friday. Cool. Thank you for following, Dodorica. How do I feel about 9.7 to 12.7 up groundlessly CAS? Fine. I don't really have a problem with CAS of that BR. Although Britain doesn't really have anything good. And I really hate the BR, the Jaguar GL1A. This thing sucks at 10.7. Like, it's awful. This is probably my most hated plane in War Thunder because it sucks so much. And that's because it is exactly the same. Well, it's not even that it flies like a brick. It's because it's exactly the same as the GL1, but it gets laser guided bombs. It's exactly the same. Opinions on the F-16 Hobit and Rank 9. The Pobit. Oh, yeah, the Pobit. I don't know about that. Oh, if you're going away, AJ, I'll see you, man. I haven't really got any thoughts on the F-16 Pobit. And rank 9, I don't really got any thoughts on that either. It's a rank. There's going to be more ranks added. I got a very itchy leg, Jesus. So I'm going to test fly this. See what's so fucking good about it and how it hits me fucking anywhere. Okay, it doesn't get aim 9 Ls, it gets aim 7s, but it gets 4 aim 7s. Yeah, I'd say next year is when 5th gen comes out. Yeah, okay. This thing gets a ridiculous radar. I know it's annoying to notch. I've tried to a bunch of times. I've only succeeded a few times. Right. I'm gonna call it there for War Thunder until later. Because America, well, the next marks of distinction. The next marks of distinction come out at 12. So I will be gone until then. I might stream a bit of Kingdom Come Deliverance in a bit though. I've gonna make a video. So I will see you in a bit. Have a wonderful afternoon. Bye bye.